So from here, you can see Cape Spear, which is just down here, which is where we were in one of our other videos. It's the most easterly point in North America. And down here is Fort Amherst. Just right there. My finger's a little blurry. That's okay. I don't have the prettiest fingers anyways. So there is a beautiful hiking trail that goes from Fort Amherst, so right here. So you start at Fort Amherst and you go all up this mountain, all around the coast. And that little cove right here is what's called Freshwater Bay. You can camp out there if you want. That's what we did. We started at Fort Amherst, walked up, camped at Freshwater Bay, and then kept going. And it takes you along the coast all the way out to Cape Spear. There's my blurry finger again. It's a beautiful hike. It's one of the favorite hikes that I've done here. It is pretty early right now. It's, as you can see, the sun is pretty low in the sky. It is a 6:45 in the morning. It's usually much busier here with the tourists, so I wanted to get here a little bit early. Good morning. Oh, so yes. It's okay. So yeah, there's the road right here that leads up to here. So the trail will take you down to the very end of the road, way down there somewhere. And you can either walk the road back up or hike the trail. And there's the St. John's Harbor and a view of downtown St. John's. It's a little foggy today. It's not as clear as it has been, but you can still see it. That's the unfortunate thing about living here, is the fog sometimes. But it's not too bad today, honestly. It's, you can still see everything, so that's great. And I think it's from the beginning of July to the beginning of September in downtown St. John's. They have what's called the pedestrian mall, so they block off Water Street to vehicles between certain hours of the day, every day. And it's just pedestrian only. And all the restaurants and stuff have balconies outside. You can eat outside on the street. It's really great, actually. They started doing it, I think it was about 3 years ago maybe. It was during the pandemic anyways. And people love it. It's great. So yeah, that's downtown St. John's and the harbor. Down here is the Johnson Geo Center, which has, I've never been in there, but it's all about space. I'd like to go sometime though. And We're gonna go up a little bit higher to get a better view of the Kitty Vitty area, which is over here. But yeah, this is St. John's. Just kind of a view of what you can see of the city from Signal Hill. Alright, so over there's Kitty Vitty. So there's a walk that goes around the entire lake that you see there. And there's also a brewery down there as well, which is fantastic. You can actually get an even better view from up a little bit higher. Just another quick view from up here of the city and the harbor. And you can see Cabot Tower there as well. It is really beautiful up here. The views are incredible. I don't know if you can hear the birds singing or not, but their songs are beautiful this morning. I can hear the ducks quacking, I know that. Alright, let's go a little bit higher, see if we can get a better view of Kitty Vitty. Yes, no problem. Kind of. It's still not amazing, but let's see, here we go. Yeah, so the Kitty Vitty is over here. Just a little village where people live. Some restaurants and the Kitty Vitty Brewery, which again is fantastic. It's a really beautiful little place there. There's a beautiful walk around the lake as well. I used to do that walk pretty much every day when I lived close enough to, get there and not go broke from gas money. And there's another hike that starts right here. It starts right here. And it goes down around Kitty Vitty. So this is part of the East Coast Trail as well. So you can just continue on the East Coast Trail from here if you want. Yeah, the views from here really are spectacular. I hear a bird close by. I'm trying to not get excited about it since I'm recording a video, but I'm gonna open my bird app and see what it is. Away. My birding app isn't really giving me any answers here today, so that's all right. this is Signal Hill. It's a very, very popular tourist destination. The only reason a lot of people aren't here right now is because of how early it is. But usually when I come here, it is absolutely packed with people, which is fair. It's a beautiful spot. On Canada Day, which is July 1st, they do a sunrise ceremony here every year. I haven't been to it personally, but it's supposed to be fantastic. Yeah, so if you come to Newfoundland, you definitely want to experience Signal Hill. The views are spectacular. There's a few hiking trails you can do. You have the Johnson Geo Center very close by, just down there. And really everything is close to this. You get a great view of the harbor. You can go to downtown, which is over here. You can go over to Kitty Vitty, which is here. It's just beautiful. There are some birds over here. Oh, okay, it's the juncos. The juncos visit my house every day. They're very cute. The other day they came with their baby junco. Very sweet birds. For some reason, when I edited this video, there was about a minute of just a blank white screen. I have no idea how I missed that. I'm not great at editing, clearly, so I decided to add some photos that I took of some ducks while I was at Signal Hill. So enjoy pictures of a duck eating, I guess. So I took all these photos on my new camera with my 50 to 250 millimeter lens. Yeah, so I'm going to do a whole separate video very shortly about my experience with the camera, show you some photos I've taken. Just so you know, they're mostly of birds because that's what I enjoy taking photos of right now. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you're interested in seeing more, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Thanks, and stay safe, everyone.